Hey, Riddle here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're a subscriber. I'm trying to get more garden-y, homesteady stuff put in the videos. So we live in the north central coast of California in a region called the Santa Cruz Mountains. And we have had such an incredibly wet winter. And after 3 or 4 years of drought, it has been so amazing. And this is kind of cool because I had a lot of these big old apple trees that I didn't think were going to make fruit anymore. And after these huge, consistent rains, they're full of flowers. So we're going to have a lot of great cider this year. And we're getting a rain right now, which is really unusual this time of year for us. And we're going to have a couple more, it seems. So yay, rain. What I really want to show you is this is a project we were working on building this winter so we could get chicks in the spring. And I just picked up my first 9 chicks from the feed store this past weekend. We're focusing more on egg layers right now than we are meat chickens. The cool thing about this chicken coop is it was built from about 99% repurposed everything. My buddy works in construction, and he was able to not only build it, but also build it from stuff that he would squirrel away from the construction site that they were going to throw away. Even this door, which is super heavy duty, and it has this great slow hinge on it, so if the chickens were to run out by accident, they could get out of there before their heads or they got smashed in the door. I still need to do, of course, here along the bottom, a nice strip of concrete so an animal can't get in. But we've already got this chicken wire going down about 12 inches all the way around. And, if something wants to get in bad enough, of course it's going to get in. And we've got all kinds of critters up here. So my ramp I made from scrap wood. These 1x1s or 1x2s were actually old stakes that we used when we built the shed, and I cut them down and used them, which is really cool. And I did get one of these solar, how cool is that? Like $25 on Amazon. You have a solar door, so you don't have to come out and get them in every night. Now, in theory, this is going to work, but we all know chickens, and I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to put chicken wire across here because they're probably going to try roosting up there instead of going into their actual roosting boxes. A few other things I have going on. Not only is everything got little locks on it to kind of people-proof it, but this is a sand pit, and what I'm going to do is fill it with some nice mix of sand, and then I'm going to put some diatomaceous earth and or some wood ash in it, and that's going to be where the chickens are going to be able to take their little dust baths to keep the mites off of them, which is something people really don't think about. Another cool thing about this coop is, if you're wondering what's all this garbage in here, well, yes, it's a compost. I made this compost floor on half of the insides here, and right now it's populating with insects and worms, and I just keep throwing more and more stuff in here. And so when the chickens are old enough to come out, this is going to be a great secondary source of food for them, and it will always be drawing in different bugs for the chickens to have that great natural, organic, clean source of protein. The only thing he possibly did wrong is that our roosts probably aren't quite high enough, but hopefully it's secure enough in here that they'll be happy enough. They're not stacked on top of each other, so that's good news. We're not going to have birds pooping on each other. And I definitely want to get some liners to put in here, some cookie sheets, put them across here. We definitely need to get another roost going across the higher point here, going all the way across for the amount of chickens we have. And there's our little nesting boxes. We've got 4 of them going on, which is super cool. And when you first put your chickens in, you got to block all those off because the chickens want to go in there and sleep, and they're going to poop in there, and you don't want that in your nesting boxes. Gonna walk around. I think I might even do some fun stuff in here and make it a little brighter and happier for them. It's the outside of our nesting boxes. Got our little lock latches. Pretty good. We're not going to do too many chickens, 9 to 12. Hopefully this will be enough. I think I got too many chickens already. We might have to do like a double layer of nesting boxes or something. So yeah, that's it. A basic slanted roof chicken coop. I think it's a pretty good start. And then of course, if we want to free range them, we can do some fencing, get this door propped open and just do some electric fencing going out into this area so they can run around and get some sun, get a little more healthy, and that'll help keep the coop extra clean also. All right, that is the progress on our chicken coop. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, because how we treat each other on the streets, that's our ultimate reality. And this world, this country, my gosh, something just isn't right. People have lost their minds. So don't be the person, the impatient one. Be the kind one. We really need to counter the madness that is becoming America.